Hi, my name is Chauncey Navarro. This is Inspired Word, and we're going through the book of the Revelation of Jesus. We've been in the 7 signs. We're just starting in chapter 13 right now, and we're starting out here with the beast from the sea. And in chapter 13 it says, "Then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his heads a blasphemous name." Now, the beast which I saw was like a leopard, and his feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth was like the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power and his throne and great authority. And I saw one of the heads as if it had been mortally wounded, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world marveled and followed the beast. So they worshipped the dragon who gave authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" And he was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And he was given authority to continue for 42 months. Then he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and those who dwell in heaven. And it was granted to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And authority was given him over every tribe and tongue and nation. And all who dwell on the earth will worship him, whose names have not been written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. And if anyone has an ear, let him hear. He who leads into captivity should go into captivity. He who kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Now, we're going to take chapter 13 in 2 parts. This is the first part, the beast from the sea. In order to really cover this properly, we have to go back to the book of Daniel. Back in the book of Daniel, Daniel had a vision of 4 beasts coming up out of the sea. The first beast was a lion who had 2 wings like an eagle, and the wings were ripped out and he walked upright. We know that was the Babylonian Empire. The second beast was a bear lifted up on his side with 3 ribs in his mouth. That was the Medo-Persian Empire. The third beast was a leopard with 4 heads and 4 wings. That was the Grecian Empire with Alexander the Great's 4 generals. Then the fourth beast was a terrible beast, red beast with 10 horns, 3 that were ripped out, and a little horn that came up to take its place, with eyes all over, speaking blasphemies to God. Now it's important that we cover over that, because we already recognize, we know that was the Roman Empire that came in, but it gave reference to a revived Roman Empire that was going to come in after that also. And so what you see going through here on this is that the beast that's described here in chapter 13 is a composite of those 4 beasts. He has the jaw of the lion, the first beast. That means he has the mouth of the Babylonian Empire. He has the body, well, he has the feet of the second beast, of the bear. That means that, he's got the army of the Medo-Persian Empire. And he has the body of the third beast, the leopard. That means that's the Grecian Empire. And then he has the 10 horns. He has the power of the Roman Empire. And what you see as you go through on this also, that he's given power from the dragon. And that this beast has given authority and power over all the kingdoms of the earth. And all those worship him whose names are not written in the book of life, of the Lamb's book of life, from the foundations of the earth. So what you've got is where the entire world is all worshiping this beast. And the beast is these kingdoms, but it's also the ruler of this kingdom. And this ruler of the kingdom, we refer to the Antichrist. If you'll notice, Scripture doesn't use the term Antichrist. There's different titles for him, the son of perdition, a lot of different ones. Antichrist was actually used in one of the letters of John in terms of Antichrist spirits. Now, when we get to that last line on there, it says, "He who leads into captivity will go into captivity." And he who kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. Why the patience and the faith of the saints? Well, look at it. The point behind this more than anything else is, yeah, I've heard different Christians say, well, I've got my gun collection and I'm going to go down fighting. Is that what Jesus did? No, he went like a lamb to the slaughter. He's saying whoever lives by the sword will die by the sword. No, you don't go down fighting. The patience of the saints is that we follow the example of Jesus as lambs to the slaughter. And that's how we're victorious over the beast, because we love not our lives unto death. And that we conquer him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. It proves who belong to God, and those that kill God's saints, who belong to Satan, who don't belong to God, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundations of the earth. Now, as you go through this, you start seeing here this picture that it brings in, and this beast comes back into play again later on in the book, where we see riding on his back is this whore, Mystery Babylon. But we'll go into that later on in the book. For now, we're going to come back later the next time on this video for the second half of chapter 13, where we see another beast, but this one coming from the earth. So I'll see you back here at Inspired Word. I'm Chauncey.